If you wanted to hear Christopher Walken sing I Want to Be Like You, you're going to be satisfied. Hey everybody, this is David, and today I'm going to be telling you my thoughts on Disney's the 2016 version of The Jungle Book. And yes, so what do I have to say about this movie? Let's get to this. First of all, this movie looks astonishing. Everybody has to remember when going into this movie is 97% computer animation. No, it's it's very well done special effects, computer animation. Yeah, computer animation, I would say, because the characters, the animals, are all computer generated. The background is all computer generated. This movie was done on a soundstage with green screen all around, and the only thing real about this movie is the boy. So when you go in, try to remember that, because throughout the film, I was getting into it so much that I kept thinking to myself, I wonder where they filmed this. This looks like a really nice jungle to film in. And then I had to remind myself, oh yeah, that's right. They didn't go to a jungle to film this. They were filming this entirely on a green screen, and it looked amazing, and it felt real, and it felt like a jungle that you were actually journeying in through with this journey with this boy and his animal friends. And I really got into it so much and believed it. The animals themselves are really engaging and fun animals, especially if you know the animated film and know what they're going to be into. And these characters are a little bit more layered. I will say I think Shere Khan really turns out more fearsome than he is in the animated movie, where in the animated movie he's not too scary, but he is very conniving. And in this movie, he's conniving, very smart, and very scary. I think this is a kid film that I think kids 6 and under will be scared of a little bit. I think it can be a little bit intense for the kids, because Shere Khan does some things that I don't know if all kids can handle. I'm pretty sure 7-year-olds and up can handle it, but yeah, 6 and under might have a little bit of a tough time. I don't know, unless your kid is really tough and doesn't mind that sort of stuff. But yeah, there are some very rough moments for kids. Baloo the bear was one character that I thought, how are they going to get this character right? Especially with Bill Murray doing the voice, because Bill Murray has done some movies in the last couple of years that haven't been great, so that was something that kind of worried me. But when I saw this movie, you believe in Baloo the bear, and he is such a lovable character that you can't go anywhere around it. And same thing with Bagheera, Ben Kingsley doing the voice of that, and Christopher Walken. Like I said in my opening, Christopher Walken you will love as the voice of King Louie. I think he is perfect casting. And yes, guys, there is music. There is some singing here. And as soon as Christopher Walken starts singing that song, the King Louie song, I Want to Be Like You, perfect. And yes, Baloo the bear sings Bare Necessities. That classic is in this movie. That's not huge spoilers. That's something you want to know. Admit it. You want to know that he's going to start singing that. So, spoiler or not, you're happy about it. Believe it. Of course, the animals are all great, the background is all great, but what about our leading kid? Is he good as Mowgli? And I will say yes, he is a very enjoyable kid and has this smart ass quality to him that I think Mowgli needs, and I think the kid actually does a decent job. Obviously, he's a kid, so you know what to expect from a kid actor, but for what it's worth, I think he was very enjoyable and he did a really good job holding his own. Especially in a movie where he's practically interacting with nobody, probably just like a ball to look at. Like, there's Baloo, kid, act. The movie definitely follows true to the source material of the animated film. I never read the Jungle book, but if I'm judging it through my eyes of the animated film, I felt it followed pretty closely by also adding some stuff and changing some stuff around here and there to make itself fit and flow better. I think this movie was actually better than the animated film. I always thought the animated film was a little bit boring in today's day and age, but this film I really added more heart to it and a little bit more layers to it at the same time. I think they really added more to there that wasn't there in the animated film, and that's what I think made this movie a little bit more enjoyable for me. I am going to recommend this movie to all you guys. I think everybody should go out and see it. I think this is definitely a movie worth checking out in theaters. No bootlegging, guys. Come on, stop that. Get off your computers. Go out to the theater, because this movie is like Avatar. This movie is an experience to see in the theaters. And believe me, you're totally missing out if you're waiting for DVD or video or whatever other way you watch movies. This is a theater experience film, and believe me, you're going to miss out on the big event if you don't. It's a fun film. It's good for the whole family to enjoy, especially if you have kids. And yeah, just go have fun. I think adults who might remember the original animated film will enjoy a lot of these moments too, because they do echo back to the kid inside all of us. So with that being said, guys, I'm ending it here. I'm giving The Jungle Book an 8 out of 10. Had a great time, and I think you guys will too. And I guess that's it. Until next time, guys, subscribe to my channel, like this video if you agree with me. Comment below and tell me what your thoughts are on this movie if you've seen it already, and if you're planning on seeing it, what else do you want to see? I'm not going to say any spoilers, but I don't know, come up with theories or whatever about the movie. And until next time, guys, take care.